Oh, wow. Killing the top lane. Boy, did I miss that one. Lee Sin will finally pick up that Kha'Zix who had just stuck around after being awfully low for the longest period of time.
Yeah, Lee Sin is definitely one of the better champions to lane against Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix sort of has to use those void spikes to poke at you a little bit and then chomp you down with his Qs when he gets you by himself and the wave's dead. But Lee Sin has such good wave clear as well as his lifesteal and just his innate tankiness. He's really good at getting in your face and sort of shutting down those combos that Kha'Zix kind of has to poke for initially. Like, he hasn't even hit 6, so he hasn't gotten his first evolve yet.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
Oh, we see
really,
Zac coming around the edge here on bottom.
So Zac's going to try and get in the bot lane here. Then
Cocoon
wow.
into Elastic Shot.
Cocoon lands,
Great combo there.
That's going to be Zyra going down. And he's going to try and take up the tower a little bit here.
Oh, but there's Zac ultimate.
Passive, and they will pick up a kill. It will cost them at least. But as long as Zac...
Oh, the last tower shot. Oh, he lives.
He will survive just by a shred. So that's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange down there in bottom. And here comes Jarvan into the mid. He's going to catch Rumble in the Cataclysm. Rumble's going to flash out of the Cataclysm, and that's going to be that. Unless Kennen, staying around, maybe wants to do something. No, they're going to walk out, and it's just going to be a 2-for-1 down bot lane. But boy, what a great engage there by Zac, set up by the Cocoon. Could that really have gone any better in bot lane?
Maybe if Zac didn't lose his passive somehow, but as far as not dying goes, that's about as good as you're gonna get.
Now, interesting side note, due to the Let's Bounce being used early for the opening damage and the Elastic Slingshot going as the entrance, with the Cocoon being used to lock up Zyra, Miss Fortune was actually able to get off her full ulti onto all 3 members of the enemy team. That's what helped drop the Zac passive. That's actually what got Elise there at the end. So maybe a little bit of mismanagement of time. Oh wow, Zyra's caught out completely as she's going to be bursted down by Elise. Caitlyn's just going to pick her off from the side. Actually, a great 50 caliber net there to get outside of the Zyra.
Oh, and
team.
Zac
Zac's
from over
gonna
the
come in
jungle.
from the Dragon Pit. And that's going to be an ace in the hole for the kill. Also a kill for Lee Sin up top while all of this craziness
And it looks like they're gonna pick up this dragon.
So that's going to be a 3-0 to the blue team here. And that's going to be the first dragon of the game. So, wow, the plays, they are happening.
So this is where we're sort of starting to get into that phase where you'll start to see the teams with good communication start to pull ahead. They've got an objective, they've got a gold lead, and they're going to just start collapsing on other objectives.
Yeah, now the items are probably going to start...
Looks like teleport going down in top lane to force Lee Sin off that tower.
Yeah, just saving the tower, but truthfully, I don't really even know if that was maybe worth the teleport. Because really, that teleport into bot lane could be worth 2 kills on a counter gank. And using it just to save a tower, maybe seems a little shallow in my opinion.
It definitely is going to depend on how long they can keep that tower alive from this point. If it just goes down in the next couple of waves, it's really not worth it. But if they can hold it for a good few minutes, then they've made a good use of that teleport.
Wow. Elise and Caitlyn just are so strong.
Nice
right
Cocoon.
now. And just another Cocoon lands, and Caitlyn's pumping out the damage. Bot lane is in a terrible state. If somehow Zac's able to get in there from behind, they could be looking at another double kill here very shortly.
We do see Jarvan coming around the side right here. Hopefully he won't get into that dragon ward. Alright, it looks like he is going to go for the lance over the wall here. Oh, maybe not. Just going to come through lane. Zac is hanging out in the dragon pit though, so it looks like they've kind of got a feel for this one.
Alright, big duel going down in mid as Rumble actually misses his ult yet again. Kennen has...
Oh, the flame spitter.
Oh, the flame spitter will pick him up for that last bit of damage.
Oh, and in bot lane, huge engage going on.
As that counter engages the Jarvan, and that's going to be both dead for the purple team down in bottom, and it's going to be left to Jarvan to defend this tower all by himself against a very aggressive Elise Caitlyn. And we will see Zac here coming in from the side. Maybe, oh, the repel comes down and the finish by Elise. As that's going to be 3-0 in bot. That's going to be another kill picked up in mid. So a 4-0 exchange here for the blue team as they are now just running ahead of this game.
Yeah, they still haven't taken any more objectives beyond that dragon, so global gold, purple's doing a good job of sort of keeping it in check. They haven't lost too much yet, but that's partially because they're leaving that tower up in bot lane because it's still kind of a kill lane. Like, they thought the minions might take it down. If not, no problem. They can probably get another 1 or 2 kills out of it before they finish that tower off.
Yeah, and although the global objective gold isn't quite there for the blue team, the global farm gold is greatly in their favor, as we see Lee Sin beating Kha'Zix 94 to 34 in farm. We see Rumble up on Kennen by about 10 farm, and then we see Caitlyn is up 105 to 64 in the bot lane. So farm greatly in the favor of the blue team.
Yeah, we actually see Jarvan ahead of his... Oh, no. Yeah, no, he is ahead of Kha'Zix in farm, so one of those...
Jarvan is ahead of Zac, who is his lane opponent. And yes, he is also ahead of Kha'Zix, who is his top laner. And wow, Miss Fortune instantly bursted down there, as that Caitlyn is so strong. Another great cocoon lands from Elise.
Lee Sin bullying Kha'Zix. Wow. Big kick as he jumped there.
This is getting...
So this is what we're going to see. We lose bot tower down here. He's going to get this top tower for free, so that teleport really wasn't worth it. Like, he ended up getting it within a couple of minutes. And they're sort of going to collapse on this mid tower, maybe pressure the tier 2, and then they'll be looking at another dragon again in a few minutes.
Yeah, this is... Something has got to right this ship for the red team here, as Jarvan's going to try and maybe take Lee Sin off the tower, but now he's out all alone.
Oh, and there's the Rumble ultimate.
Equalizer comes out from Rumble. That's going to drop Kennen off the low, but Kennen will pick up Elise, as it will actually be Caitlyn that picked up the Kennen there with, I believe, Ace in the Hole. Yes, Ace in the Hole was used.
Nice engage from Zac.
Dropping her almost completely. Sauceboss will pick that up on the Rumble, as blue team picks up yet another 2 kills, as Jarvan was taken very low in his duel with Lee Sin up top, and now it's up to Kha'Zix to defend the top lane. So I don't know what the red team's going to do here. They are finding themselves in about a 10k gold difference here, 15 minutes into the game. They've got to either up substantially or find some other method to pick these guys apart. Maybe better forward strategy to pick them out. But they've got to find the strength in numbers, because individually they are just not there.
Yeah, if you'll look, you'll see the map control is just entirely in the favor of the blue side. They've got wards deep into the jungle. Oh, Zac just getting out of that Jarvan Lance. Doesn't want to get caught out there without his ultimate. His escape's not as strong.
Oh wow, another cocoon! Lance
forces the flash. Oh, and there goes Zac.
The monster, she's going to pick
But we see the AoE ultimates coming out.
Alright, so here's the closest we'll probably see to this AoE team count that they built, and it got picked apart.
Unfortunately, it looks like Miss Fortune didn't have her ulti there.
Yes, Miss Fortune did not have her ultimate, and wow.
So even though they were able to combo that Zera ulti, they sort of just didn't really have any damage to follow it up. They got the Zera and they got the Jarvan in there, but they kind of just trapped their own people.
Yeah, they didn't have the follow-up coming from the Kennen, they didn't have the follow-up coming from the Miss Fortune, and all in all, it really just came to another dominant fight here for the blue team, as they're going to start working on this middle inhib tower. Lee Sin taking, I think, a couple more tower hits than he was comfortable taking there, but now they're just going to walk away from this, and they have a lot of gold in between them. We actually see 2,000 gold on Lee Sin right now. He's actually got 2.6k gold in his pocket, and actually the same amount here just sitting on Caitlyn there in the bot lane. So Caitlyn will more than likely finish out her IE next time round. Lee Sin's got that Bloodthirster whenever he wants to go back to pick that up. And all in all, this is going to just be a much... Okay, I lied. Lee Sin will actually pick up his Infinity Edge. Yes, folks, the Lee Sin Infinity Edge.
The rare Lee Sin Infinity Edge. I have too many kills for my own good build. Oh my gosh.
Another great cocoon landing from Elise here, as they are just rolling right now. anytime the Zyra steps out into the game, they find her and take her down almost instantly. And wow, we see another fight here as we see Zach going in. Lee Sin will pick up the kill on Kha'Zix. There we go, another kill going down as MF drops, and Kennan's in a bad spot here. And that will be Zach picking up that kill. And Lee Sin diving the turret to get the J4. That's going to be 4-0, yeah. It would be 5-0, except Zyra has just respawned from being killed earlier. So, I don't know what to say, but this game is the blue team's to lose. And to eventually throw away this opportunity.
So at this point, basically the blue team can just stay as long as they want, because they've got the sustain that they don't really need to leave, and they're just killing people.
And wow, just diving into their base and not caring at all. As Lee Sin just went hard in on the Kha'Zix, kicked him back, almost in an alley-oop there for the Elise. Elise finishes off with the Spider Q, and that's going to be another kill for them. Oh, and Elise caught out in a little bit of a tight spot here inside the Cataclysm. She'll drop right back down where she was.
Wow.
Dodge all the damage from the bullet time, and here comes the blue team. This is what they call help defense. Roll to where the man's needed, and just cover it all. And Elise could drop it.
And Elise lives.
The Zyra passive does not hit the Elise. Elise lives. That's going to be another 4 kills there for the blue team. Kha'Zix is by himself, and I don't think he wants to be there. Oh wow, dodges the Lee Sin Q, dodges the, oh wow, here comes the Zach, let's down.
No. Tried to get that Elise on the edge.
He's just said, you know what, one guy, I want
one guy, just let me have him.
And Caitlyn does pick up the dragon with her Infinity Edge Zeal combo. Not really too hard, but extra global gold, I guess.
Just sort of tickles it down for the regen before she comes back into lane.
Yeah. And we are seeing a 17k gold lead here for blue. And we have another DC? Yes. Ranagad here has DC. Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't think they really want to pause at this point. They felt this game is pretty much on its last legs as it stands.
Oop.
Yup, there's
pause.
Okay, so they'll pause this. But boy, what a dominant performance here by the blue team. This is kind of in their back pocket until someone tells them it's not.
Yeah, it was really sort of at the start. Purple really had to do something in the mid game because those ultimates, they just fall off if you're not getting kills.
Oh wow, Rumble here flashes in. He will pick up Zyra, and he will actually also pick up the Jarvan. And here comes Caitlyn.
Oh.
Caitlyn.
Kha'Zix just wants one. He just wants one.
Throws out the flame spitter there, denying that last bit of damage that I think J4 wanted. Oh no, not J4. That Kha'Zix wanted to land there. But,
yep, going in for that last jump Q combo.
Yeah, it did not happen. And Misfortune here, just trying to kite around these minions. But when you're level 9, you're not really quite strong enough to deal with those.
The super minions are stronger than you are at that point.
Yeah, it's just it's a hard time right now. We're not gonna lie. When the enemy support is 3 levels above your AD carry, you know it's not necessarily going the best.
Now the super creep do act as a bit of a farm advantage because they automatically push the lane, so the team with the super creep is losing out on that farm that the wave is automatically pushing. So that gives them a slight chance to sort of come back into this.
But with the elastic slingshot into the ledge bounce, they'll pick off the Jarvan. They're going to leave with MF very low. Here comes the ace in the hole, almost picks up Zyra there. And that's going to leave them a little too devastated to maybe fight out underneath this first Nexus turret. And at least trying to zone him. There's the Q, the cocoon hit lands, the Q hit lands. The spiders are tanking the mountain. And boy, they die off quick. There goes the equalizer onto the Summoner's platform. Maybe not the best place for an ulti, but what do I know? Caitlyn will pick up the Zyra, and are they just going to continue picking people off on the Summoner's platform? It looks like the quick answer to that is yes.